Our first guest tonight is a Grammy-nominated musician and actor you know from movies such as Moonlight, Hidden Figures, and Harriet. She stars in Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery, which begins streaming on Netflix December 23rd. Let's take a look.
You're a detective, right?
Yes, some.
Can you spot the other thing? The real thing this group has in common?
Andy, come on.
Oh, Lionel. Everybody knows who Lionel works for. That's no secret. And we know who bankrolled Claire's campaign. But when nobody would touch Birdie with a 10-foot pole because she went on Oprah and compared herself to Harriet Tubman in spirit.
Please welcome back to the show, Janelle Monáe, everybody. Resplendent as always, Janelle. You look like $1 million.
It's good to see you in person. Can I touch you? Are you
yeah,
real?
Last time we were here, we Zoomed, and it just.
Zoomed.
And by the way, you dressed up for Zoom as well, which I really
did.
appreciated. But
because I like you a lot.
Well, thank you
are
very
like
much.
my
I like
faves.
you a lot as well, and seeing you here in person is wonderful. And also, I'm not the only one who likes you a lot. Congratulations on your Critics' Choice Award nomination today.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, man.
You both got a personal nomination, which must be so special, but also an ensemble nomination.
Yes.
And Kate Hudson was here yesterday talking about how wonderful a group of people this was. It seems like it was an incredibly fun group of people to make a film with.
Oh, absolutely. Like, first of all, they are all icons. Kate Hudson, come on.
Yeah.
Like, who kills it in this film, and Daniel, and it's just been a dream role, a dream cast, and whenever we're all getting celebrated together, like, that always makes me feel good. Because I got a real opportunity to, like, make some lifelong friendships. It felt like we were in a theater summer camp repertoire, and you just wanted to call home and be like, Mom, don't come back and get me. Like, leave me here for another good month.
You did that as a kid, right? Didn't you do sort of a theater campy, what was it, and monologue camp? Like, what was that?
Yes, I'm an international thespian.
Yes,
We're
absolutely.
all of my thespians.
You are.
I was always in either a Shakespearean program. I wrote for the Young Playwrights Roundtable, short stories.
At what age did you know that was the path you wanted to take, writing, performing?
Whew, last week.
Okay.
Yeah, last week.
Well, then this must be a great week of feedback. Yeah.
No, I mean, my mom, I had, like, the best parents, you know. They were working class, and even though they were working, they never missed a talent showcase. There never was a time in my life where I wasn't singing or acting. Like, I was always in the musicals, all of it just has felt beautiful. Storytelling, I think that's been the common thread of, like, I love telling stories through music, through fashion, through whatever it is.
I've really enjoyed this sort of act of you as a performer, not just musically, but also, you know, in films and television. I knew you first as a singer, and you first collaborated with Ed Norton, who's in the film, when you were the musical guest for his SNL in 2013.
I did. Wow, my eyebrows. Why was I?
Your eyebrows
I'm sorry.
are very good.
I feel like they are just very strong and arched. But yes, that was the first time we met. He was hosting, I was musical guest, so it's like a dream to.
It must have been
be
quite
with
crazy to
him
be
in this.
collaborating again. This is, for those who don't know, a sequel to the wonderful film Knives Out. Daniel Craig is back, a whole new cast of characters, a murder mystery. You host, true story, you host murder mystery parties at your...
Oh, yes.
Always?
I am a mafia, assassin. Who plays murder mystery games in here?
Yeah.
Come on. Like, all out. Family, friends, we love it.
Now, it does not surprise me, and I doubt it will surprise anyone else, that you dress up a little bit when you host a murder mystery
What
party.
is this?
This is a photo you're kind enough to share.
That is Sir Hawthorne James.
Sir Hawthorne James?
Yes.
And he had people over for a murder mystery party?
Ooh, well, actually, that took place in Serbia.
Okay.
That was a murder mystery that Rian Johnson, our writer-director of
The
Glass
fantastic.
Onion, invited us to. We couldn't go out and party and be in the streets because of COVID.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to be that actor that, like, shut down the whole production because you were at a strip club in Belgrade.
Yeah, absolutely.
With no mask
Which,
on.
by the way, respect when you're in Belgrade,
Yeah.
It's a bummer to go and you come back and they're like, did you go to the strip club? You're like, I didn't go to the strip club. Yeah.
So what we would do is we all stayed at this hotel together, and they would rent out the top bar part of the hotel, and we would have murder mystery parties. We get drunk.
That
we
really
have fun.
speaks to, I'm very impressed that Rian Johnson, who continues to write these incredibly constructed, well-constructed murder mysteries, and yet still has time to put a murder mystery party together for his cast.
That has absolutely nothing to do with the murder mystery that we're filming.
I think it's very clear to me that if he wasn't writing these incredible things, he would definitely be a murderer. So I think we should be very, happy that he's chosen the path.
I mustn't. Ryan is. I wanted to work with Ryan since I saw Looper.
Looper's a great movie.
Oh my God, right? And I went down this whole rabbit hole, saw everything. I said, I don't care if he calls me to do a 2-second lip gloss commercial.
Yeah.
I'm saying yes, and I was so.
And I
blown away
hope,
by
and
this
by the way,
film.
I hope by bringing it up, people go back and revisit Looper, which I feel
really
like
do. They should.
So you, it will also won't surprise people. Halloween. These are Halloweens. Are these all Halloweens?
Yes.
Okay.
Those are
This is.
Halloweens.
All right. First of all, my dad dressed up like the White Rabbit for my kids.
What?
Okay. So
Let me
he's the
see
grandfather,
that.
and I feel bad because I feel like he did a really good job, and then I'm gonna show yours. So there's my dad. I mean, not bad, right?
They're so cute.
He went out, he got a
adorable.
clock, but then there's Janelle Monáe. That's very I mean, it's
Dad did great.
deeply unfair.
Dad was cool. Yes, this was my White Rabbit,
Yeah.
from Alice in Wonderland. I had so much fun. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, living in LA, you just have some access to these movie people. And I feel like my costumes have gotten better. It used to be Party
that's
City,
insanely good.
and now it's this.
I mean, like this, they were like, oh, that's Grandpa. This, I think they would just their pants. But this is, you do really take care of LA. This is Fifth Element? Is this from?
Yep.
I mean, that's
Diva,
insane.
Lava Laguna.
And now, is this do you regret this at all over the course of the night, sort of moving around?
You know what? Okay, that was 5 hours of prosthetics sitting in a chair. And the first, the head that they gave me, it was too heavy.
Okay.
So I had to have them lift it up as I was getting my makeup on. And then I was I had to do a photo shoot in it. And then I did this again for another 4 hours because I wanted to attend parties.
Yeah.
And I was like, I cannot have that big head holding me down. And so they recreated it, made it more light. And I went out and I partied with it. And it was
I'm
great.
very impressed. I mean, by the way, that would be, if I saw you walking in, I've never had a Halloween costume that's not a 0
I
out
was
of 10
like this the whole
compared to
time.
that.
I literally would do that at the Halloween parties. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I saved this one for last because it's Halloween, but it's very much in the Christmas season. Again, mind-blowingly good. There you are as Grinch.
Oh, that's Johnny Grinch.
And then, are you eating? What is that?
That's green eggs and ham.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're
what
like
a
it's crazy.
cappuccino.
That's a different book, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm in the thick of it right now, so don't go crossing your Seuss.
I know,
on
but
me.
it's Seuss. It is
Seuss related. Now,
Seuss food.
You have a Grinch idea. A Grinch reboot.
Ooh, I do.
All right.
So first of all, those were the lashes from Jim Carrey.
Really?
As Grinch. Those were the a replica of those lashes. I just want that to be known.
Okay, great.
Jim, you are the GOAT. I do have an idea. I think if you go on my page, you'll see that Johnny Grinch is this sort of hipster, vegan and,
Right.
green eggs and ham.
Okay.
Or
Not
wait,
a
no,
great vegan,
not really
yeah.
a good vegan. She goes back and forth. Anyway, forget that. I'm off course. But the pitch is, what if the Grinch had an illegitimate child?
Okay.
He didn't know that he had Johnny, and she somehow brings him back.
All right.
And
is this Grinch, where does the illegitimate Grinch land on Christmas?
I think that she doesn't like Christmas.
Yeah.
And she starts to uncover the why, and then maybe they both just, he likes Christmas now, right? Obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
And so,
his heart's 3 times bigger.
Exactly, and then somehow you go a day in the life with her, she's in college, maybe she's in med school, maybe she's in a rock band. She lives this really cool life. Like, you want to hang out with her. She drives an electric car, and she has to go meet her dad, who's Jim Carrey, the Grinch.
I mean, this seems like a drama, but...
You think it's a drama? Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're right. But maybe they don't like each other.
Yeah, I think that...
Like, she just does not like her dad, because you left me.
Yeah.
You
I
mean
also want to
Grinch.
hear this story about how he's like, I had no idea. I'm like, all right, Grinch, you lived alone in a cave, and you're like, I don't know how I'm a dad. You're like, you know.
Right.
Yeah, I'll tell you where
Exactly.
he went when he was in Belgrade. He wasn't doing the murder mystery party. Hey, thank you so much for being here. It's
Thank
always
you,
so
my
great
friend.
to see you.
I adore you.
Janelle Monáe, Glass Onion, and Knives Out Mystery begins streaming on Netflix December 23rd. We'll be right back with Paul Dano.